The sun is a giant ball of burning gas. It sends out an incredible amount of energy. This energy reaches Earth as light and heat. We can harness this energy. We can use it to power our world. Scientists measure the sun's energy in terawatts. The Earth receives 173,000 terawatts of solar power every day. That's 10,000 times more energy than the entire world uses. This shows the enormous potential of solar energy. It could be the solution to our energy needs. Imagine a world powered by the sun. We can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. We can create a cleaner, greener planet. Solar energy is a powerful tool for a sustainable future. Solar panels are like modern-day alchemy. They turn sunlight into electricity. It all happens because of these amazing devices called solar cells. These cells are made from silicon, a very common element found in sand. Each cell has 2 layers of silicon. One layer has extra electrons, we call this the N-type layer. The other layer has spaces for electrons called holes, this is the P-type layer. When the sunlight hits the solar cell, something cool happens. The light knocks electrons loose from the silicon atoms. Now we have free electrons. Remember those holes in the P-type layer? The electrons are drawn to these holes, and this movement creates an electrical current. This current is then harnessed by the solar panel and can be used to power our homes and devices. This is the magic of solar energy, turning sunlight into usable electricity cleanly and efficiently. Each tiny solar cell only generates a small amount of electricity, about half a volt. But here's the cool part. We can connect these cells together in a solar panel. Connecting them allows us to increase the voltage and generate more power. One of the best things about solar panels is that they last a long time. They have no moving parts, so they don't wear out easily. Many solar panels can last for decades, providing clean energy year after year. This makes them a very reliable source of power. However, there are still some hurdles to overcome. Sunlight isn't always consistent because of weather patterns and nighttime. We need efficient ways to store solar energy for when the sun isn't shining. But with ongoing research and technological advancements, we can overcome these challenges and unlock the full potential of solar power. Section 4. Challenges on the path to a solar future. Solar energy has so much potential, but there are still challenges on the road ahead. One big challenge is that solar panels are not perfectly efficient. Today's commercial solar panels convert about 15 to 20% of sunlight into electricity. That means there's still a lot of energy that's not being captured. Scientists are working hard to improve this. In fact, some labs have made solar cells that are over 46% efficient. These advancements are exciting, but we need to make them more affordable and accessible for everyone. Another challenge is land use. To capture enough solar energy to power the entire planet, we would need a lot of land covered in solar panels, but there are solutions for this too. We can put solar panels on rooftops, in deserts, and even floating on water. Section 5. The future is bright for solar energy. The future of solar energy is incredibly bright. As technology improves and costs continue to decrease, solar power will become even more accessible to people around the world. This will lead to a cleaner environment and a more sustainable future for everyone. However, the transition to a solar-powered world also depends on political will and economic factors. Governments and policymakers have a crucial role to play in encouraging the use of solar energy through incentives and regulations. The more we invest in solar energy research and development, the faster we can overcome current limitations and unlock its full potential. Solar energy is not just about technology, it's about creating a better future for generations to come. It's about harnessing the power of the sun to create a world that is both sustainable and prosperous.